What's up, guys? Your boy RC the Great. We're back. Another video. We got 2 money plays that are going to help you win some games. Get to the basket, score easy points against users, against CPU, no matter what you're playing. You're playing Play Now, you're playing My Team, especially if you're playing Domination or doing those challenges with those Evo cards. You want to score a lot of points easily? These plays are going to get you to the basket and make it simply easy. Like this video, you're going to win your next game, guaranteed. And make sure you sub to the channel. We're on the road to 2,000 subs, but let's hop right into it. Let's go. Alright, first step is to go ahead and grab that Nets Playbook out of the auction house if you are My Team player. I'm going to scroll over to the Nets, search for that, but if you Play Now or My League, you can just go ahead and select it. As you can see, it is a fairly cheap playbook, and it's not very sought after right now, which is great because not many people are going to be using it. Maybe other people won't know these plays. You subscribe to this channel so you're getting the inside scoop. We're only going to be using 2 plays off the bat, but I'm going to add more as we go, maybe a little Nets series. But these 2 plays, I guarantee you, if you use them correctly, you won't need much more, especially if you're running floppy or other freelance things. But my favorite player of all time, Rondo, he is the playmaker that I use for a lot of these plays, or both of these plays. But you also have to have slashers and shooters on your team. So people that can both shoot and get to the basket and finish at the rim. So I have a couple sharpshooters on my team, Ray Allen and Clay. We have a lot of down screens that we can pop them off of. Shane Battier, who can get to the basket and shoot. But Ben Simmons is my backup, or sometimes he starts, and he's able to get to the basket and draw the defense because he's going to be able to threaten for dunks. Then I have a guard to be able to shoot if I need to. And we need somebody that we can throw alley-oops off to because we have a lot of pick and roll action that may be happening in one of our plays. So we got DeAndre Jordan and Shaq for that. Then we got Porzingis, Channing Frye, and Shareef Abdul-Rahim to stretch the floor with our bigs for any kind of pick and fades, or if anybody helps off, computers helping, or if somebody's playing off-ball defense trying to help and stop the plays. Alright, let's jump right into our settings. We're in a domination game right now, selecting our plays that we're going to be using: cut, wide, pitch, lob, and quick through STS. We're not going to go over quick 13 horns, flare 2, but we will in a later date. If you want to grab that and start using it now, you should, because it is definitely a good play to get you some open shots. But these 2 plays that I mentioned, we're going to go over first, starting with quick through STS. Let's run through the full play, and if you're new to the channel, I go through the full play first, and then we break down literally every single way you can score against a CPU or human opponent, and I will teach you different ways what to look for the defense. As you can see, there's a lot of movement, a lot of screen action, and our goal is to finish at the rim. So let's break it down on replay. Right after that first pass, as you saw, that backdoor cut is going to be very dangerous. You can score like 80% of the time, especially against CPU on this. But against a user, watch if they're playing off ball with their center, they can intercept that pass. So make sure you have a center that can shoot, or somebody at the power forward spot that can shoot. But even against users, I've been able to get that off against them because they fall asleep. Right after that happens, if you don't get that pass in, the same player is setting a screen and then going around a curl screen or a down screen to get them outside. Now, if that screen hits them, you can take the shot or drive to the basket. If it doesn't work, you're getting a ball screen, and now you got screen and roll action going towards the basket. You can either take the layup or kick it out for an open jump shot. Your choice. All right, let's call it again. And mind you, we're running this with Sprewell because he can shoot the ball and he can get to the basket and dunk. When you're calling this play, make sure you're calling it with somebody you want to threaten the rim with, because right here, that cut, when that is open, you want to be able to take off as soon as you catch that pass. And I'll show you another way to make that pass actually even more effective later on using the give and go feature. Right there, as you can see, this time the backdoor cut was kind of blocked, but my defender gets hit with that screen, letting me get inside for a layup. Always watch to see if the screen was effective or not, and it'll let you know if you can shoot or drive off of the screen. Now right here again, the defense gets a little bit too anxious once again, leaving me open for that backdoor cut. But this time when I come to the court, I'm going to show you how you can actually do the give and go. So I'm actually going to hold X when I'm passing it to Rondo, and then I'll be controlling Sprewell, and I can sprint to the rim. When I let go X, he'll pass the ball. If I don't let go X and I just keep it holding it, they'll continue running through the play regularly. So that's another tip. If somebody's trying to chase you down, or if the defender's trying to play it, with a user, you can actually run around yourself. And now, this is why I like this play the most, and we'll break it down after that dunk. Nasty dunk by Sprewell. But this is a 5-out play. When you call this play, all of your players are around the perimeter. So this opens up the entire lane to be able to drive if you can beat your man off the dribble. But mind you, each defender is only one step away, so you have to be very precise with your dribbling. You beat your defender, you get a blow by. Make sure you watch if it's a user playing center defense that they don't step off. If they do, kick it to your center for 3. But if they don't, it's an easy basket every time. Now this play coming up, we're going to show you that if you hold the ball and don't make that first pass, you can actually clear out and create more driving lanes for yourself. So right here, Rondo clears out. I get a middle screen and roll with Porzingis, get Sprewell to the basket again. So you hold the ball, you don't make that first pass, Rondo clears out to the corner. That enables you to drive or go left. When you go left towards the center, you get that ball screen. After the ball screen, you have a pick and roll or pick and fade. If the defense does not collapse, you have an easy basket. If they do collapse, you obviously kick it out for the easy shot. Now, if that backdoor cut or drive is not there, that's really what you want to look for first. But if it's not there, remember that you have a full play that you can go through and go through all of your reads, with the end being that pick and roll at the end, which is going to either get you a switch or get you inside for an easy layup or a dunk if you run it correctly. Right here, we run the pick and roll at the end of the play. We get a switch with a smaller man on Porzingis. We get an easy layup. This time we come up the court, we run it again. We're going to not pass it. We deny the screen to Porzingis. He gets a nice slip, easy jam down inside. There's literally nothing the CPU can do about it. But let's move on to our next play. Cut wide pitch lob. Now this play does take some finesse to run, but if you get this down pat, you will be able to chop man defense up over and over again, especially with a playmaker like I have here, Rondo. There's so many openings that enable you to just create offense based on what the defense gives you. So what happens immediately when the play starts is you get a down screen for the small forward position, or whoever your shooter is. Have a shooter there. I usually fake that shot there to make the defense stay honest. If you don't fake that shot or take that shot or drive to the basket where that middle allows you to drive, you then get a dribble handoff or pitch. You can pitch it with X right here. That's what I did. Or you can hold circle for a dribble handoff. Right after the handoff, you get a ball screen towards the sideline and baseline. As you can see, Nash is now trailing the play, and I have perimeter shooters all around in case anyone goes to help. Now it's Rondo, the basket, and DeAndre Jordan. The center has to stop me, or I'm getting to a layup. They step up to stop me. I'm getting an easy alley-oop. And it is as easy as it looks if you run it the right way. All right, let's call it again. Coming up the court, calling cut wide pitch lob. Again, the play starts on the side that the center is on. We get that down screen, no shot there, so we pitch it over to Rondo. Now, as you can see, Nash is trailing. The center doesn't stop the point guard. You don't stop the point guard, I'm going to take the layup every time, or I will stop for the mid-range jump shot. You literally make the defense choose what they want to stop, and you take what they give you. As you notice in this play, I didn't even run the full play through. I noticed that I got by Nash off the dribble, enabling me to get inside for an easy basket. This time the shot fake with Klay Thompson works. I'm able to get inside for an easy basket. Now there's an annoying timeout glitch that's making my team unlimited games pretty annoying for me to play, because people are quitting games without giving me my wins. But I did manage to get some my team unlimited games in, just to show you guys that these plays do work online. And right here I actually chose to run this play with Jerry Sloan, because if you notice, my opponent was backing off with his center and playing with the center for some of the time. So I just chose to run this play with Sloan, so now I can hit that mid-range jump shot if he backs off. And he did it a couple times where I was able to just go around the screen and stop and pop and hit that mid-range jump shot, because he wasn't playing the shot, he was playing the basket. So we come to the court, we call it again, this time on the left side of the court. Take your time with these, be patient, make sure you're protecting the ball. We get it to Klay Thompson, and now we're holding circle for a dribble handoff. This time he doesn't play Shaq. We throw it up for an alley-oop. Again, taking what the defense gives us and making it easy to run offense. This time we get it over to Klay Thompson, drive into the middle, draw the defense, kick it out to Porzingis for the open three. All right, now we have another game where the defender was playing off a little bit different. So I actually was using Rondo for it this time. Rondo receives that handoff, and I'm able to get to the basket for an easy layup because the defender was actually playing off ball with LeBron James. So again, you're always just watching what the defender is doing, and you can call your plays based on that. This time we're running quick through STS. As you can see, that backdoor cut is nasty. It is so deadly against somebody that's playing denied defense or that is playing like aggressive defensive style, because they hardly ever see it coming. And then when you do it multiple times, you have many other things open up, especially when they come off of that down screen. But I definitely use that a lot. But yeah, man, that's the tutorial for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and those plays help you out. Again, it was only 2 plays, but they are very, very effective if you know each option and understand the different players that you can use and use in a different way to get the results that you need. I'll be having some more plays dropping soon. Once again, we are on the road to 2,000 subs, so make sure you guys hit that sub button. Sub to the channel if it helps you out. I'll catch y'all in another video. Peace.